Hello and welcome. My name is Sana Ahmed, Senior Product Marketer at SingleStore. And these are the product launch announcement videos in which you get a high level overview of the latest and greatest features from SingleStore, how they're a game changer for customers and how they benefit those customers, and what customers can do to learn more. I'll be joined by my colleague, Micah Bhakti, Director of Product Management, who will walk us through specifics of new features, specifically that are helping us with mission critical applications and workloads. Without further ado, Micah, please tell us more.
Absolutely. The big thing that we've introduced is a new edition of SingleStore called SingleStore Premium. And SingleStore Premium is designed for customers that are running mission critical workloads. So lots of our customers have been using SingleStore for a long time. But when they're looking at their most critical workloads, either customer facing workloads or internal workloads that they need to be able to run their business, there were a number of features that they wanted in order to give them peace of mind in running those applications. And so we've introduced a few different features that are part of our premium offering that enable those mission critical workloads. And those are features like point-in-time recovery, multi-AZ failover, and resource governance. And those give customers the ability to guard against infrastructure failures, recover from application corruptions of data, and control the workload to make sure that they can isolate different jobs that are running against the database. And really gives them the power to have confidence to run those mission critical capabilities. So with the new editions of SingleStore, SingleStore Standard and SingleStore Premium, those are available in our cloud with our fully managed service. And they're also available for self-managed customers that are deploying on-prem on their own infrastructure. And the features are the same either way. We have a full rundown of the features on our website. So if you go to singlestore.com, you can take a look at some of the features that differentiate Standard from Premium and figure out which ones you need for your workload. And we have that set up so that when you're using a specific edition, whether you're deploying one cluster or hundreds of clusters, you get to take advantage of all those features for all of your SingleStore deployments. So we think this is going to be a powerful way for customers to kind of figure out, which capabilities they need for their specific workload and take advantage of some of the latest things that we've released in the SingleStore product. So a lot of our customers have wanted a way to recover from things like their application corrupts some data within the database, or maybe one of their users that has access to the database drops a table that has data in it that they want to be able to recover. And previously, they may have to do a backup, recover from a backup, and they don't have as much granularity on when they recover to, right? They can only recover to when they took a specific backup. So point-in-time recovery adds a lot of capability by allowing a user to roll back the database to any previous point in time. So if they know that a corruption happened last Tuesday at 7:34, they can roll the database back to 7:33 or 7:33 and 50 seconds to get really granular access to recover data from any previous point in time. So this is a really big feature for customers with mission critical workloads that are running customer data or internal data that has to be kept safe in order to maintain business continuity. SingleStore is a clustered database, so we take advantage of having multiple nodes all participating as part of the database cluster. And one of the features of SingleStore that we have natively is high availability. And so if any single node in the cluster fails, we can automatically recover from that failure, and there's no impact to the application. There's no downtime. So SingleStore has multiple replicas of the data running within the cluster. What we've added with multi-AZ failover is for the premium offering, we're now able to run nodes in multiple AZs simultaneously so that you can recover not just from the failure of an individual node, but actually the failure of an entire availability zone. So if an AWS data center goes down or a GCP data center goes down, you have the ability to just recover from that by failing over to the other AZ without having the cluster go offline in that event. So multi-AZ failover gives you, not just the ability to keep the application online, but the ability to kind of maintain the workload across the remaining nodes so that you have the minimum performance impact when you're sustaining an underlying cloud failure. So many of our customers are running data applications using SingleStore. And SingleStore gives those applications the ability to scale and deliver, low query latency while also delivering concurrency, to multiple users. Most of our customers don't just have one application that they want to run against that data. They may have other reporting jobs. or users that are accessing that data coming from the application directly. And they want a way to kind of isolate those to ensure that if they do run queries or if they do run reporting jobs, those aren't going to impact their customer-facing application. So resource governance is a feature in our premium offering, which allows customers to set up resource pools and assign users and connections to those pools in order to isolate underlying compute resources for those different jobs. So they can make sure if they have a data scientist that's running queries, or they've got a reporting job that's running, it's not going to impact the performance of their customer-facing application or their internal operational application. I think the big takeaway is that SingleStore Premium now adds the critical features that enable mission-critical workloads. So customers with workloads that are used by their end customers or by their internal teams operationally, and those workloads are some of their largest or most critical workloads that they need to be online 24/7. Now SingleStore Premium gives them the features that they need to have confidence in running those workloads and scaling them out over time. And the last thing just to mention, Eric Hansen and I have done a webinar where we do kind of a deep dive on all these features. So if you have a chance, watch that video. We can link it here, and it gives you a great run through of exactly how these features work, as well as a demo of point-in-time recovery that we do.
Micah, thanks so much for joining me on the product launch announcement videos. I'm looking forward to hearing more from you in the future of all the great things that SingleStore will be doing to help support customers. And thank you everyone else for joining as well. Looking forward to hearing from you if you have any questions, and join us again next time. Thanks so much.